Om Shanti. This is the Sachin Murli of the 21st of October 2021. Essence: Sweet children, no one is as fortunate as you, because the Father to whom the whole world is calling out is teaching you, and you talk to him. Question: what are the signs of the children who know how to churn the ocean of knowledge? Answer: their intellects are concerned throughout the day about how to show everyone the path and benefit them. They continue to make new plans for doing service. All the knowledge continues to trickle into their intellects. They never waste their time. Om Shanti. The incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is in front of you children and speaking. Only you children know this. God is said to be the highest. His residence is also the highest. The place of residence is very well known. You children know that we are residents of the incorporeal world. Human beings don't know any of these things. God the Father is speaking. Apart from you children, no human beings know that it is incorporeal God who is speaking. Because he is incorporeal, it doesn't enter anyone's intellect how God can speak. Because of not knowing this, they have put Krishna's name in the Gita. He is now speaking personally to you children. You cannot listen to him without being personally in front of him. Some may hear from a distance, but there isn't that faith. They hear that these are the versions of God. You know this accurately. Shiv Baba is God. You know Baba is speaking this knowledge to you in a practical way. Your intellects quickly go up above. Shiv Baba is the one who resides in the highest on high place. When an eminent person or the Queen comes, you know that person has come at that time from such and such a place and has come here. You children also know that Baba has come to take you back with him. We will also go back home with Baba. We are residents of the Supreme Abode. You now remember the Father and your home. That Father is the Creator of the world. The Father came and explained to you children the secrets of the incorporeal world, the subtle region, and the corporeal world. Only those who have this in their intellects will be able to understand that we truly are making effort to claim our inheritance from the Father for our future 21 births. You have to make effort. You must never stop making effort. Children at school know they have to study until their examinations take place. They have the aim and objective of passing the highest examination. They will leave one college and then go to the second and third higher colleges. The main thing is to continue to study. A child of an important person would definitely think about passing a higher examination. You know you are the children of the Great Father. No one in the world knows we are all children of Shiv Baba. You children are the children of the highest on high Father. You study a very important education. You know this is the highest on high study. It is the Father who is teaching you, and so you should have so much enthusiasm and happiness. You can explain this to anyone. We are the children of the greatest Father of all. We are following the directions of the greatest Sat Guru. You have to follow the directions of the teacher and Guru. They call them followers. Here you have to follow the Father's directions, the teacher's directions, and also the Guru's directions. You know that he is your Father, teacher, and Sat Guru. We definitely have to follow his directions. He is only one. The highest on high is Shiv Baba, and he is speaking. Baba asks you children, does Shiv Baba speak? Does Shankar speak? Does Brahma speak? Does Vishnu speak? Brackets, someone said Shiva and Brahma speak, but Vishnu and Shankar don't speak. You say that the two forms of Vishnu are Lakshmi and Narayan, and so do they not speak? Are they dumb? Brackets, they don't speak knowledge. I am not talking about knowledge, but I am asking about them speaking. Does Vishnu, Lakshmi and Narayan speak? It is fine that Shankar doesn't speak, but why would the other three not speak? Lakshmi and Narayan are the two forms of Vishnu, and so they would definitely speak, would they not? People believe that Shiv Baba is incorporeal, and so they wonder how he could speak. You children know that Shiv Baba enters this one and speaks. Brahma also has to speak because he is adopted. Sannyasis change their names after taking up renunciation. You too have had renunciation, and so your names should change. Baba gave you different names in the beginning, but then he saw that even those who were given new names died. They became those who were amazed on hearing the knowledge. They heard the knowledge, related it, and then ran away. So, to how many children would Baba give names? Nowadays, Maya is very powerful. The intellect says that when it used to be the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan, it was called the land of Vishnu. You have this aim and objective in your intellects. The two forms of Vishnu, Lakshmi and Narayan, rule the kingdom, and so why would they not speak? Baba is not talking about here and now. People ask how the incorporeal one can speak. They don't know how the incorporeal one comes. They call him the purifier. He is the ocean of knowledge, the living being, and also the ocean of love. Love doesn't take place through inspiration. He enters this one and gives you children love, and this is why you say you go into the lap of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Baba, I eat with you. I listen to you. ... Your intellects go to him. Sri Krishna doesn't enter your intellects. The Father sits here and explains to you children. No one is as fortunate as you. You know that you are actors with such elevated parts. This is a play. Before this, you didn't know anything. The Father has now entered this one, and so, according to the drama plan, we are hearing through him. The Father says, "Sweetest children, you know that Baba is incorporeal. He is the Father of us souls. These things are not written in any of the scriptures. Your intellects have now become broad and unlimited. When students study, all the history and geography enter their intellects. However, it is not in anyone's intellect where Baba is. Only you children understand this accurately. You also have this happiness in a practical way. Baba comes from the Supreme Abode and teaches us. You should have this heart-to-heart conversation among yourselves throughout the day. To speak about anything other than this knowledge is to destroy everything completely. You have to do your work, etc., for the livelihood of your bodies. Together with that, you also have to do this spiritual service. You know this Bharat truly was heaven. It used to be the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. You now have the accurate knowledge of all the pictures of the deities. Take the number 1 picture of Lakshmi and Narayan and think about it. They truly used to rule the kingdom in Bharat. So there was just the one religion. The night came to an end and the day began. That is, the Iron Age came to an end and the Golden Age came. The Iron Age is the night and the Golden Age is the morning. Churn the ocean of knowledge as to how they attained their kingdom. It is said, when you throw a stone into the sea, it causes ripples. Therefore, you too should throw a stone and explain to people. Think about this. There was the kingdom of the deities in Bharat, was there not? They are the ones who then built temples to the deities on the path of devotion. Those temples were then looted. It is a matter of only yesterday. It is now the path of devotion, and so there must definitely be the path of knowledge after that. All of these things are now in your intellects. The Father comes and tells you his life story. Why don't you remember it? Baba comes and tells us all of this knowledge. You also need to understand it. You can relate it to anyone. This picture is our aim and objective. Lakshmi and Narayan were the greatest king and queen. Bharat used to be heaven. It is a matter of yesterday. So how did they lose their kingdom? You children listen to all of this knowledge, but it doesn't trickle into your intellects constantly. You don't even remember it. If you did remember it, you could also explain to others. It is so easy. You come here to become the same as Lakshmi and Narayan. It has been explained to you that this is a matter of 5,000 years. There cannot be anything longer than long, long ago. This story of Bharat is the oldest. In reality, this should be the true story. This is the greatest story of all. It used to be their kingdom. That kingdom no longer exists. No one knows about it at all. It keeps trickling into your intellects number-wise. The Father says, "Remember me." However, no one remembers me accurately. The Father is a point, and we are also points. Even this much doesn't stay in your intellects. This continues to trickle into some people's intellects very well. When you sit and explain to someone, it may even take 4 to 5 hours. These are very wonderful matters. When they sit and listen to the story of the true Narayan, those who are interested in it will sit and listen to it for 2 to 3 hours. It is the same here. Those who have a keen interest in this will not be able to think about anything else at all. They enjoy themselves just trying to understand these things. They enjoy these things. They feel they just want to engage themselves in this service and stop doing all other business, etc. However, no one can just sit idle like that. You children are listening to the story of the true Narayan. Such good things are being churned by your intellects. We are ever ready to make a delivery of these goods. All the goods should always be ready. You can show this picture to anyone and explain to them how Lakshmi and Narayan claimed their kingdom. They were the masters of the world so many years ago. How many people were there in the world at that time, and how many are there now? You should throw one stone or another, brackets metaphorically speaking, at them in this way so that they continue to churn the ocean of knowledge. If they belong to this clan, they will quickly be influenced. If they don't belong to this clan, they won't understand anything and will go away from here. It is a matter of feeling the pulse. You mustn't speak about anything except this sweet knowledge. If you speak about anything other than knowledge, you should understand it is evil and that there is no essence in it. I have many children who are greatly interested in hearing about everything. The Father explains, never listen to anything evil. Only listen to benevolent things. Otherwise, you will destroy all the truth in yourself for nothing. The Father comes and only speaks knowledge to you. He explains to you the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. He says, don't speak about anything else. You waste a lot of your time in that. So-and-so is like this and he does this. This is known as evil. It is a different matter for the world. Every second of your time is very valuable. You must never listen to or speak of such things. Rather than that, it is better for you to remember the unlimited Father, and you will earn a great income. Go and give the Father's introduction everywhere. Continue to do this spiritual service. You are the true great warriors. Throughout the day, you should be concerned that someone should come to you to whom you can show this path. The Father says, remember me, Alpha, and you will receive Beta, the kingdom. It is so easy. You should go and do service in this way. You children should pay a lot of attention to doing service. Benefit yourselves and others. The Father has come here to explain to you children. You children have also come here to study and then teach others. You haven't come here simply to waste your time or just cook chapatis. Throughout the day, your intellect should work for service to be done. Acha. To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, BaapDada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children say Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharna. 1. Don't waste your time in listening to or speaking about things that are of no use to you. As much as possible, pay full attention to studying. 2. Constantly maintain zeal and happiness about who is teaching you. Never stop making effort. Only let jewels of knowledge emerge through your lips. Blessing. May you be doubly non-violent and constantly experience happiness and peace by remaining stable in your Sato Pradhan stage. Constantly remain stable with your Sato Pradhan sanskars and experience peace and happiness. This is true non-violence. Violence means anything through which you experience sorrow and peacelessness. So check, throughout the day, do I commit any type of violence? If you make someone's stage fluctuate with your words, that too is violence. 2. If you are suppressing your Sato Pradhan sanskars and putting other sanskars in a practical form, that is also violence. Therefore, become refined and have the awareness of being a great soul and doubly non-violent. Slogan: as soon as a falsehood becomes mixed with the truth, your happiness disappears. Om Shanti.